Is it because you weren't like where you wanted to be financially? Because to be honest, if you have money, would you? I told her, yo.
This is the thing. I do think that having money, it doesn't make you a man, but I think it does open up your mindset to
certainly
be like.
Helps.
It definitely helps.
Yeah.
Okay. So so at the time she was the breadwinner at that point in the relationship.
Definitely.
Where okay.
Yeah.
So were you guys still like filming stuff together, trying to like get that? I mean, you were getting views at this point, but I guess maybe the money didn't start hitting yet.
No,
We weren't doing
we
social
were not
media.
doing social media at all.
You weren't.
He was
so you were
packing
straight-
milk.
Okay, you were still.
That's it, though.
I would be recording music like all day. Sometimes.
So this is back in. You're still in Australia. Then?
Yeah, in Australia.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
playing I'd play video games, whatever. I was that loser. I'd be packing milk, and she'd be at a show, and that was basically it. You know?
And just to be clear, this was filmed in Australia. This television show, right? It
Yes.
was filmed in Melbourne and everything. So you guys were still seeing each other every other day.
We
or whatever.
lived together.
You
yeah.
guys were living together.
Rolo,
Okay.
could you break down how that is, for example, for a guy on the way up, having a girlfriend?
Well, she's carrying him right there. I mean, you're a year and a half older, and he's packing milk and playing video games and playing music. Maybe nothing wrong with that. I'll give you that. But he's not where he wants to be, right? So as we've said before, men must become and women just are. So this is really a good example of what you guys always say, and what I've always said in my books is that it takes longer for men to mature into becoming like what their maximum. You know, you're still only 26 years old. You still got at least another 10 years, right? It takes longer for men to maximize their potential than it does for women to maximize their potential. So like, well, you're not on the show anymore, right? So you're gone. So, well, I mean, not gone, but yeah, I'm not, that's not to devalue anything, but like that's, how old were you when you were doing that? 23, 24?
Yeah, 22, 23, yeah.
Okay, so again, peak sexual market value. She's at the top of her game. He's being, carried by her. And now I presume things have changed, right? So he's, I mean, just looking at the watch and everything else, I presume you're making more money than you were when you're making milk, when you're packing milk. So clearly you've come quite a ways since then. So you would have been, what, 20, 21 back then?
Exactly.
So from 20 to 26, you're where you are right now. So you keep going, and really all it is just a confirmation of the fact that men must become and women just are. So it takes longer for men to mature into their maximal potential. Hopefully you do realize that. We got a long way to go. But there's that moment where like when women are carrying that guy, and it can be pretty dicey right there, especially if she's in the kind of position she's in, or she's an OnlyFans girl, or she's a stripper, or she's an actress, or she's anything that is in some way like eroticized or sexualized. That's going to be even tougher, especially when you're making a lot. There's no way him at that age packing milk is going to make anywhere near the amount of money that she is. And so sometimes it's like you either got to be really, really determined to kick ass, or else you're just going to sit there and play video games and sedate yourself.
Okay, so you're doing acting thing or whatever. At what point did everything shift, and then you started to take on the breadwinner role? Or at least matched up to her.
When did you start doing OnlyFans?
Well, I won the green card lottery,
Okay.
which is the diversity visa program.
Very difficult
That
to
is
get.
tough to get, bro.
So when I got that shit, I was like, okay, I know
That's meant to be.
we're meant to go. And then I was going to LA. We were going to LA together for like 3 years on and off, like on and off. And I would like work at this warehouse job while she's on the show.
Yeah.
We'd go for 2 weeks, then she'd go back for like a month. I'd stay for a month and like try to make
So we were
connections with
separate.
people.
Yeah, I forgot about that. We were separate.
We did it like 3 times, and then I would come back, save up more money, save up like 20 G's. It takes so long back then.
Yeah.
And then fucking fly back and then whatever. But what was the question?
No, I was gonna say to take us through what led
what we
you
got here.
to start making money. Then you're talking about how you were going traveling back and forth. So you're going back and forth. You got a green card. You won the lottery. You petitioned for her to get a green card.
Well, she got it through a show, extraordinary visa, whatever.
Okay.
Yep.
O visa or something.
No,
Probably.
extraordinary talent green card.
Yeah.
Okay. All right then.
Whoa.
So
Lucky.
There is such a.
Yeah,
that's
we
the
got
first time I've ever
lucky.
heard
there's a
anything
visa
like
for
that.
Like
a lot of
50
actors
people
and
get it, yeah.
athletes get it.
Yeah.
To come over and shit like that. So okay, so you're going back and forth. You're saving money, going to LA, going to Vegas, making connections, going back, saving more, making more money, saving, and then she's going back with you periodically when she can, and then she's also acting and doing her thing in between.
Yeah.
All right, so continue.
But there'd be 6 weeks breaks. Like he'd be in LA for 6 weeks without me as well.
Okay.
And we were like, fine. It was sad, but we were fine.
Yeah, I hated it, honestly. All right, so then it was 2020, COVID happened, and we're like,
yes.
all right, we got to get, like, Australia was shit. Like, we
Yeah.
got to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
I like, saw my life becoming, like, just going to the fucking garbage.
And
I'm
for the
like,
audience, just so they know, in Australia, no one could come in or go out
Yeah.
during
Yeah.
that period
It
of
was
time.
worse.
So at that point, did you guys just leave for good?
we left for
When
good.
we were allowed to get out of the country,
Yeah.
it took
Yeah.
a while, but yeah.
We had to go through like military escorts through like different ports of Sydney just to get out of the country.
Locked in hotel rooms for
Yeah.
days. It was crazy. And
Okay.
got
Once
out,
we
yeah.
got to LA, I don't know, bro. It's like everything I was manifesting my whole life just
Like, ain't
just
going
started
back.
coming true.
What was the pivotal moment? Like, what did you do that created that revenue stream that finally put you on an equal playing field with her?
Real
So,
money.
well, before we left, I had an OnlyFans account when
Okay.
I was sort of finishing the show because I genuinely thought it was for fans of celebrities who would
No, she did.
Only
She-
fans.
She genuinely did.
I think that's what it
And
was made for.
she would always tell me, you should get on this. I'm like, what the fuck is this bullshit?
Yeah, and I was like, and they genuinely, my fans from the show would just pay to chat to me because I was like famous, like, oh yeah, and I was making okay, like not much, like $1,000 a month, but like I just thought that's what it was, so I had it there, and I kept telling him to make it, and he hadn't made one yet. We came and we had it, but we didn't really like do it. It was just sitting there. We didn't really know how to run the accounts because you can have OnlyFans, but you could not make money very easily unless you know what you're doing or if you know the formula. And so we got here, we started working this bar job, and it was like the only place open in LA at the time. It was called the Berkshire House, and it was the it spot. And I'd never worked at a bar before. And then I got him the job, and we were making crazy tips,
yeah, we're like a power team.
like thousands and thousands a night.
Bartender and you were both y'all bartenders.
I actually there was
Bottle.
no male bartenders or like waiters or
bar
whatever.
back?
I was doing the running shit.
Yeah, and
the
then I
running
was,
shit.
and
Yeah,
then our
okay.
friends were like, but he's so hot, can't he serve bottles like the bottle girls? And the owner's like, no, but all the girls loved him.
Okay.
And so he got the bottle job too. So we're both serving bottles, and he'd do the girl tables, and I'd do the guy tables.
Then at that, when we were at this job, as soon as we moved to LA, we basically got this job like after a couple months, and we were making like sometimes like 9K cash every weekend, like together.
Okay.
It was fucking mad.
But at the same time, we had our social media and we had OnlyFans, but it wasn't until we went to this content day that video went viral that we said, well, if we're going viral in everyone else's channel, why don't we
This
try
is
it
the
ourselves?
stepsister, stepbrother one.
Yeah.
50 million.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then we went on everyone's channel, and every time we'd go on someone's channel, it just blew up.
yeah.
Like, okay, so it might not be a coincidence, it might be us. So we created our own, and we went out one day and we started interviewing people on the street, both of us. And from the second we posted that first video each,
That was it.
It was like our thing, yeah.
it was a
So then we were doing that. We'd film for like 4 hours a day. We'd go work the night job for 8 hours, get home at 3 a.m., go to sleep, wake up, like go work out, and then just do it all on repeat. We did that for like 6 months.
Working
and
day
then
and night, yeah.
and then by the time I think we were working at the job for 5 months.
Yeah.
And then we were doing OnlyFans this whole time they were at the job. And I think at the time I was earning like 15K a month. And then we both were like, should we quit this job? Like, is that enough to quit this job? And we're like, fuck it, yeah, let's just do
maybe
it.
we'll make more if
We
we quit.
didn't know like if we could make more. And then like when we quit, we just went crazy. Like then it became like social media and OF.
15K separately or by yourself?
15 separately.
I was
Okay.
more on 5 and
From
you were-
then this is from the bar.
No, that was on OF while we were at the bar.
while you were at
so
the
that
bar.
was
He was
making more
that was in
than
the
OF.
background, you know.
Okay.
I wasn't even taking it seriously. I was just like posting videos, going to work.
He had some people like give him like ideas of how to do it, and he was making 15. I was only making 5. I don't know what the
Oh,
hell
you
I
were?
was doing. No,
Yeah.
I had no idea.
Is that the first point at where it finally shifted, where he was making more than you pretty much in the relationship?
Yeah, for that
Okay.
period of months.
Wow.
Okay. And this is in 2020, 2021 at this point?
2 and a bit years
Yeah,
ago.
yeah,
So yeah,
yeah.
mhm.
Okay. All right.
2021.
So
yeah.
that was the transition.
That was the transition.
And then you guys continued to make content, street interviews, OnlyFans. and You quit the club or the bar
Yeah,
at
yeah.
this point, full time on social media. And you're able to scale up, make more money, and then you guys decided to get married.
We got married 2 months ago.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Okay, 2 months ago.
Yeah, in Mykonos.
Okay. Did she pressure you to get married?
I would say it's a woman's probably a very direct inclination
Yes, so
to
she
want
did.
to rush a man.
Yeah.
You called it.
But I would say it was always under my discretion. Like if I
I don't
said,
think I ever brought it up though.
No, I mean, I could tell you wanted to, but if I was like, we're not getting married till 15 years after,
I'd be like,
she would have waited. But for me, I knew I always wanted to marry her, but I wanted to delay the process as much as possible because I wanted to enjoy her as my girlfriend.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Make it the right time.
Did you guys
Money
get
was-
married here in America, or did you go back to
So
Australia?
Mykonos, right?
Oh, in Greece.
I mean, like the paperwork. I mean, as like
we did in the U.S.
We
You did it in the US,
We did
yeah.
in Vegas like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
So
Well
you guys
done.
had the ceremony. You had the ceremony in Greece, but it's official here in the United States through Vegas.
Yeah.
You guys went to
Religious-
the courtroom. There.
Religious ceremony in Greece, and then legal here.
Legal
Okay.
in Greece at the time, and then here. Yeah.
both.
as well.
Okay. So what is like the main, I guess, now that we kind of understand somewhat like a summary of your history and everything else like that, what is the main contention, I guess, for your guys' relationship where you guys have disagreeable points?
Issues.
What do
You
you
go
guys?
first.
Can I clear one thing up? What are you guys doing on OnlyFans now?
You want to subscribe?
No,
Have you subscribed?
everybody. It's funny. It's like I have the girls on Access Vegas ask me the same thing. Do you want to subscribe? No, I
Have a
don't. But
look.
I want to. Just so I can clarify, like what your relationship dynamic is.
Well, I'm never on his because of his demographic. I don't think they'd want me on there really. That would be weird.
Wait.
Do you sell
Demographic?
feet pics or something?
No, his demographic is going to be homosexual men.
Yeah.
Yes. So
That's why.
Yeah.
the only thing that propels a male to subscribe to a male or female is testosterone. So
Yo,
no female. I have maybe 5 or 10% females, but
Bro.
no female is gonna subscribe to a man because they do not have testosterone.
You know what's crazy?
They don't want to come like
He was
that.
making more than her at the beginning. That's wild, bro.
Yeah, like I
From
said,
gay dudes.
Well, I mean,
Bro, apparently I look gay. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, he's relating something that like Sterling Cooper has said before.
Yes.
It's like,
Yeah. I was just
Sterling
gonna
is
say.
very much heterosexual, but like when he does OnlyFans, well, when he used to anyways, when he was, because he's a porn star, right? His got him a very strong male following. And he's like, I'm heterosexual, right? But that's where the money is.
Damn.
And gay dudes have way more expendable income than most heterosexual
That
men.
is true.
That's true.
They,
Actually.
they make more money
So
Do you know
talk to
why
them?
that is? Because I believe that's
because
true.
they don't deal with women.
Yeah, at all.
Yeah, I
see.
actually had
I
a
see.
conversation about this with a guy who was gay, and he was telling me he's with Value Tamer. Shout out to him. I forget his name. Nice guy though. He was saying how an average gay guy versus an average heterosexual guy, the average gay guy has a higher net worth. But when you like think about it practically, it's like they don't have to worry about dating women. They're just getting on Grindr. Dating, the whole dating process is way cheaper, way less investment.
And it's split.
They're able, and if they do go and date, typically things are going to be 50-50. They're able to focus on work more. They don't have children. They don't the pressure of having a family. All these things drain you financially, so they don't have any of those things. If you look at all the major cities, like the nice areas that are affluent, that cost a lot of money to live in, dominated by gay people. Miami Beach, Austin, Texas, San Francisco,
yeah.
New York City. All the places that are going through gentrification, from a real estate investor perspective too. For me, anytime gay dudes start to move into my neighborhood, I'm happy because my property value is going to go up.
Yeah.
because they're good tenants. So
less
Rob from
less
Value Tamer. Shout
expenses
out to him.
and less time to waste on women.
Yes,
basically.
So that's
Yeah.
because women typically are liabilities in most situations.
Yeah, it was when I was working in wine and spirits, when I was working in the liquor industry, like homosexual market was a completely different animal than if you're like marketing to women as well, because like homosexuals have more disposable income.
Yeah.
So you can do top shelf brands to homosexual markets.
Wow.
Yeah.
I want to see what the chat's saying real quick.
Yeah,
before
yeah.
get
We
into
can
that.
read the
Yeah.
chats and everything else
Sure.
like that. But yeah, no, they just have more expendable income, man. It's just a fact. Let's see here. We got okay.
Here,
Derek the Trader goes. Fresh, can you read this real quick?
An off model / Twitch streamer named Amaroff recently launched a beer made for her vaginal yeast. The amount of simps that allowed this to happen must be legendary. What do you guys think? Wait, what?
I don't get it.
I love how it's allowed this to happen. No, they caused it to happen.
Yeah.
A beer
They didn't
made for
allow
her-
Jack
I told y'all
shit.
Sims fuck everything up, man. Yeah.
That's weird, bro.
Yeah, Sims fuck everything up, bro. Maybe you should know that. What else do we got here?
Oh my days.
Oh my days. F&F team and Rolo, what's up? Shannon Sharp told Ocho Cinco he would rather choose OF Miss Nasty Me instead of a 39-year-old virgin actress, Yvonne Orge. As high-value men yourself, could you break this down? His thinking behind this? Thank you. Not on today's, maybe on another episode, my friend.
I don't know who
We want to
these
stay
people are.
focused. Respect to you guys and all that you do. What message do you have for my brother who takes back a chick after she cheated? He's an idiot. Very simple.
Like, why?
Yeah, why are you taking back a woman that cheated on you?
You're optionless. That's why.
Martin, I cannot wait until you smack the taste out of a particular YouTuber's mouth. But until then, can you please touch up on Tyrese and Samantha Lee situation? She's giving dating advice after she apparently did him dirty. Big M away, big up, Rolo. We'll probably cover the Tyrese situation on another episode. So
Well,
don't worry, guys.
She needs money, bro. That's
Huh?
what it is. She needs money now.
She needs money, yeah. She's realizing that
She's
she's
sorry
fucked up.
now.
I know what the problem is. She want to pull a length Alina the plug and get drilled by BBC on cam to take her career to the next level. Sorry, TikTok boy, but my boy Fresh gonna help you grow with that. That's Fresh's dog. Hey, Omar, a while back, you said that you would never have lesbians on the show ever again. What the hell is up with tonight? One-time exception. This guy. Okay, I see what he means.
Yo, you funny, bro.
Talent skill, mindless fucks. Who chose this bullshit, Myron? You better be charging up. Protect Myron at all costs. Hey, man, you got to listen. Screen the couple's better. Obviously, clout chasing couple here. It's a farm the Sims to sub to their OF. I genuinely believe there's no man that considers a woman's wife would do OF with her. L, we're gonna have a discussion on that.
Dude,
here in a
we
second.
just said that like the gay guys are watching his OF. So
Yeah, that's what it is. Okay, so and then Twitch.
Twitch.
What about Twitch? Oh yeah. Kill Twitch, Facebook, guys. Come on over to YouTube and Rumble, man. Fresh to Fit on YouTube or Rumble, rumble.com/FreshToFit. Okay, so yes. Okay, so you guys, what is the main, I guess, thing that causes issues for you guys? Obviously, you guys are in the limelight. You guys are pretty famous. What causes issues for you guys?
Does OF ever mess up your relationship or have issues that come up?
I think without communication and without goals, just clarity, it would, but it doesn't.
Yeah, as long as we're communicating all the time. Nah, not at all. I would say no.
I would say the only way it is detrimental to us is that we work too much, and
Yeah.
we're always like, what did you sell today? Like, how'd you word it? Like, what was the price? Let me learn off you
Film
today.
this, film this, let's
And
film this.
Can you film this for me here? Like, we're just maybe not relaxing so much. Always being opportunistic. I
So
guess.
her demographic is guys.
Yeah.
Do you see her chats with the guys and videos that she sends or no?
Yeah, we laugh at it.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Okay.
Look at the Sims, right? Would you give up your OF and your social media platform for him?
If he wanted me to, I don't think he'd ever say it. But if he, if it really came down to it, and we had to, or like it was really gonna affect the relationship, yeah. Especially now, like, I mean, we've made enough. It'd just be like greed at that point. I'd rather him over money. So yeah.
So I'm just curious. Are you cool with guys looking at her in that way?
I believe that males sexualize women based off their insatiable thirst that they have, and they place.
Agreed.
Yeah, they make women be inquisitive because of women start to realize what they can get from a man, and they're like, oh, like this is cool. I honestly, I would rather. This is what I think. She's sexy. I'm sexy. We're on a platform, and if people are going to sexualize us regardless. Like if she walks down the street, people are going to hit on her, and I'm cool with that. And there's complete trust in that area, so it's not a problem at all.
Has things changed since, like, you've only been married for like what, 2 months now?
Yeah.
Has things changed? Has a dynamic changed since you guys are now like, official?
No.
I forget. I feel like it's the same. But what do you think?
I think it's exactly the same, like our routine and like what we do with each other and whatever. But I feel like in my head, I'm like, okay, I want to start a family with her. We both want to start a family. So when we do that, I would prefer for us. I feel like, I think we're done with OF. It's like not something I want to be doing as a father. You know what I mean? Or it's not something I would want her to be doing as a mother.
So is she going to give it up and you're going to just continue to be the... I'm assuming, are you the primary earner right now, or you guys split everything 50-50, or...
We have bank accounts together. We earn we're in the same.
Similar?
Basically the same.
Yeah. Like
Okay,
some
but
months,
if she gave it up, would you guys have to decrease your, how do I say this, level of living? If she were to drop everything that she did and you would just rely on your income?
yeah.
You guys would still be able to... Okay.
Yeah, I mean, for the past 2 years, we've accumulated enough for it.
For
couple
leave.
lifetimes.
We
We're
don't
good.
have to work for the rest of our lives.
Yeah.
You're both on OnlyFans, correct?
Yeah.
Now, you said that when you started OnlyFans it was because you were a celebrity and people want to talk to you. Has that OnlyFans content changed since then? Are you now like more sexualized as a result?
Yeah, it definitely progressed because I realized. Well, okay, it's not necessarily the more you do, the more money you make. It can, but we've studied this. It's a formula. It really is. And so we started an OnlyFans agency, Cream the Agency. We have people who make more who do less than those who do porn. I don't necessarily do porn, but I do make more than those who usually do. So it's not necessary.
Like she's talking about like those full-blown porn stars you see on Twitter that are like making the ahuego face, like they got like cum dripping out of their mouth and shit. Like,
Well, like no, this is kind of a unique situation because usually when I'm talking to a married couple and they both do OnlyFans, they have one OnlyFans account and they're like fucking each other on OnlyFans as opposed to having two separate ones, and then you have a different demographic than she does, most definitely. So that's why I was kind of curious about that, because like if you both have OnlyFans as your primary source of income, if one of those goes down, does your lifestyle then change as a result of that?
can I answer?
Yeah.
Yeah. We live a really humble lifestyle.
I can tell.
All right.
Yeah. I was like, I went through this whole phase of when we moved to the US for like 4 months. I was like meditating, doing like breath work, having cold showers. And I was just like, fuck, this is the first time in my life because I still technically was broke. We had like 50K each that we saved up. Mm-hmm. Like, this is the first time in my life I'm actually happy to have nothing. I don't have any desires, no cravings, no attachment, to money, to my music career, anything. And that is when everything started coming. And then money's just like, oh, now it's a bonus. Like, oh, I'm going to buy a nice car because I can. It's not, doesn't provide me internal happiness, but it's fun to drive a fast whip. But if I don't have to have it, I'm cool,
Who's the primary decision maker with anything serious?
Yeah, I would say her.
Her?
Yeah.
Okay. Is there anything that she does that that bothers you?
Be honest.
Bothers me. Sometimes, like, when I'm in the shower and she's in another room, she'll like ask me questions thinking I can hear her. But I can't fucking hear you. The water is right next to my ears.
Dude, you start yelling at
What'd
me.
you say, babe?
And it gives me anxiety, bro.
What'd you say, babe? I can't hear you.
I'm trying to decipher the words.
Right?
You agree? Mike is like, yeah.
Bro, that pisses me off.